Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to get beautiful results when embroidery on satin. So the stabilizer to use, the needle to use, all the secrets. Hi guys, today I'm working on silk pajamas. Well, silk satin pajamas and how to embroider them. So how many have done it? Let's do a comment right off the bat. Tell me your thoughts on embroidering on satin. It's actually very tricky, but I'm gonna pull this one off and show you what it looks like because I have found a few tricks that I'm going to share with you today on how to get just a very flawless finish. Just wait until you see me take off all of this so you can see how beautiful this is. So throughout the video, I'm going to show you what stabilizers I use, the needle that I'm using, because I have a client that has provided me with about 28 satin pajamas and I need to embroider the back of it, and then I'm going to put their name in the front of it. So first, let's go get this hooped up. Right now I'm just unbuttoning them so that I can lay it out flat. She had put the names that each pajamas will have on it with the masking tape right here on the front, and then she also indicated if she wants brown thread used or black. So it's really organized how the customer did it. So right here I'm doing Floriani Power Mesh Stabilizer. This is a cutaway and I just spray that on and make sure that the fabric is smoothed out really nicely. And if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. And thank you again for watching. Right here, I've got my MightyHoop station, and I'm using my 8x13 hoop. And I'm trying out this dime tearaway stabilizer. I've had such good results with it, so I'm going to use it on these silk pajamas. I've printed out my design and I'm going to stitch it about 3.5 inches down. This part is really tricky because it's on the back, but you want to kind of keep the design in between the shoulder blades and where the sleeves are. Hooping satin fabric can be really hard, and I'm pausing the video right here because I made it look way too easy, but maybe it's just because of experience. But you can see the lines are now completely straight, and I'm just going to pop this off and I will meet you at the embroidery machine. When using MightyHoops, you always want to make sure that you trace out your design because the needle can hit the frame and you don't want to do that. And before I hit the go button, I'm going to add this water-soluble stabilizer. I also got this from Dime Embroidery, and I think this is what's going to make a difference because if you have ever embroidered on satin, sometimes the fabric will almost look like it's shredding. Another important detail is the needle. So I'm using a Terex 7511 sharp needle. It's an organ needle and I purchased these off Amazon. I'm gonna put a picture of the what it looks like, the label right here so you can see it. Okay, this one is finished, so I'm pulling it off, and so far, so good. I'm so happy with what I'm seeing right now. Let's go ahead and tear this away. This Dime Embroidery tearaway stabilizer, I usually don't go with a more expensive one, but because I'm working with satin, I wanted to find something that's going to be a little bit more sturdy and tear away, and this is a big project for me. So I wanted to use a more like upscale stabilizer, if that's I don't know, that I feel like that's a good way to explain it. But it's tearing away really easily, and then I'm just going to cut away my Floriani Power Mesh Stabilizer. So yeah, just to recap, I'm using 2 different stabilizers, and I'm going to put up on the screen here in a minute everything that I used. You know, the stabilizers, the water soluble stabilizer. Oh, let me show you right here. Let me back this up. So I still have the water soluble topper on the top. So I'm just going to spray the back, and then it should very easily come off from the top without being all messy. So look at how clean that came off, and there's no puckers. I couldn't even ask for a more beautiful finish. For the front of the pajamas, I'm putting their name right above the pocket. And some of the pockets were a little bit crooked, so it was trickier, but I made it work using my 5.5 MightyHoops. And so over here, I just took my ruler and measured the pocket and then placed this laser in the middle part of the pocket. So these were actually easy because I used the pocket as a guide as to where to stitch the names. Sorry, I went kind of fast here because I had to stitch out 28 of the logos on the back and then 28 names on the front. So I just kind of had to get through this project. But I do have a lot of pictures to share with you, and I'm also going to write down all the supplies that I used, so you can even do like a screenshot. So that'll be coming up as well. So this is what the back looks like when it's all said and done. It's just left with this Floriani Power Mesh Stabilizer, so it's not going to be too thick. And then here's all of the things that are needed. You can take a screenshot of this, but I might have confused a few of you by using this water soluble stabilizer because you know it's just for towels and more thick fabrics. But when I was doing my test stitches, I could see a big difference on the finished embroidery when I used this. Okay, so there you have it, how to embroider on satin pajamas. If you're scared to do it, that's okay. Practice. Remember, practice makes perfect. And I think that the end result, I'm so happy with how this turned out. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you check out my other machine embroidery videos. And until next time, enjoy. Bye, guys.